Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Abdul Rehan and I am level 1 student at Rehan School Islamabad campus. So today my topic
Hey,
is talk with call Annie. First of all, how are you Annie?
that's totally fine.
Okay Annie, my first question is you. What does taking care for the
No
environment means to you? Give me 40 points.
pressure at all. We can chat about anything else.
Annie, can you hear me? Hello Annie, can you hear me? Annie, can you hear me? Hello Annie, can you hear me? Hello Annie.
Hey there, how's it going? What's on your mind today?
Okay, my question is what does taking care of the environment means to you? Give me 40 points.
Oh, I love this question. For me, taking care of the environment means 1. Reducing waste. 2. Recycling and reusing. 3. Conserving water. 4. Using less plastic. 5. Supporting local produce. 6. Planting trees. 7. Using public transport or biking. 8. Educating others. 9. Embracing renewable energy. 10. Protecting wildlife and habitats. 11. Reducing carbon footprint. 12. Advocating for policy change. 13. Participating in cleanup events. 14. Supporting eco-friendly brands. 15. Gardening or growing your own food. 16. Being mindful of energy use. 17. Choosing sustainable materials. 18. Reducing meat consumption. 19. Spreading awareness on climate change. 20. Connecting with nature. 21. Practicing mindfulness in nature. 22. Supporting conservation efforts. 23. Avoiding fast fashion. 24. Using natural cleaning products. 25. Minimizing air travel. 26. Participating in community gardens. 27. Choosing eco-friendly transportation. 28. supporting wildlife sanctuaries. 29. Learning about local ecosystems. 30. Advocating for green spaces. 31. Reducing food waste. 32. Composting. 33. Participating in environmental activism. 34. Being mindful of water usage. 35. Teaching kids about the environment. 36. Sharing eco friendly tips. 37. Attending workshops on sustainability. 38. Exploring ecotourism. 39. Promoting biodiversity. 40. Living with intention and gratitude for nature. What do you think? Do any of these resonate with you?
And is so great. So my next question is, what is environmental protection importance in today world? Give me 50 points.
Absolutely. Here are 50 points on the importance of environmental protection in today's world. 1. Combat climate change. 2. Preserve biodiversity. 3. Ensure clean air and water. 4. Protect ecosystems. 5. Sustain natural resources. 6. Promote public health. 7. Mitigate natural disasters. 8. Support sustainable development. 9. Foster economic growth through green jobs. 10. Reduce pollution. 11. Protect endangered species. 12. Safeguard food security. 13. Enhance quality of life. 14. Maintain natural beauty. 15. Promote renewable energy sources. 16. Encourage responsible consumption. 17. Support global cooperation. 18. Preserve cultural heritage linked to nature. 19. Inspire future generations. 20. Foster community resilience. 21. Protect soil health. 22. Encourage responsible land use. 23. Safeguard water resources. 24. Promote eco friendly technologies. 25. Support sustainable agriculture. 26. Protect marine environments. 27. Enhance mental well being through nature. 28. Reduce greenhouse gas emissions. 29. Promote ethical consumerism. 30. Encourage innovation and sustainability. 31. Support environmental education. 32. Protect wildlife habitats. 33. Foster a sense of stewardship. 34. Promote climate justice. 35. Enhance urban sustainability. 36. Encourage habitat restoration. 37. Support local economies. 38. Reduce dependency on fossil fuels. 39. Promote circular economy principles. 40. Protect against invasive species. 41. Support clean energy initiatives. 42. Enhance disaster preparedness. 43. Encourage green infrastructure. 44. Promote responsible tourism. 45. Protect public lands. 46. Support environmental policy reform. 47. Encourage community involvement. 48. Foster international environmental agreements. 49. Enhance agricultural resilience. 50. Cultivate a culture of sustainability. Wow, that's a lot to think about. Which of these points do you find most compelling?
Okay, so great answer, Annie. So my next question is, how does climate change affects our daily lives? Give me for 50 points.
Absolutely, climate change impacts our daily lives in so many ways. Here are 50 points to consider. 1. Increased heat waves. 2. More frequent storms. 3. Rising sea levels. 4. Changes in precipitation patterns. 5. Droughts affecting water supply. 6. Crop failures and food shortages. 7. Increased allergies and respiratory issues. 8. More pests and diseases. 9. Disruption of ecosystems. 10. Loss of biodiversity. 11. Economic instability in agriculture. 12. Higher energy costs. 13. Water scarcity. 14. Impact on mental health due to natural disasters. 15. Damage to infrastructure. 16. Forced migration from affected areas. 17. Changes in seasonal activities like skiing. 18. Increased insurance costs. 19. Altered fishing patterns. 20. Higher risk of wildfires. 21. Changes in wildlife behavior. 22. Increased demand for air conditioning. 23. Changes in tourism patterns. 24. loss of natural habitats. 25. Increased flooding in coastal areas. 26. Impacts on local economies. 27. Changes in transportation due to weather. 28. Increased food prices. 29. Health risks from heat stress. 30. Loss of recreational spaces. 31. Changes in water quality. 32. Increased competition for resources. 33. More frequent power outages. 34. Changes in cultural practices tied to seasons. 35. Increased need for disaster preparedness. 36. Strain on emergency services. 37. Altered migration patterns of animals. 38. Changes in public health policies. 39. Increased community tensions over resources. 40. Greater emphasis on sustainability. 41. Changes in building codes. 42. More emphasis on green technology. 43. Increased awareness of environmental issues. 44. Changes in lifestyle choices. 45. More community engagement in environmental initiatives. 46. Impact on mental well being from uncertainty. 47. Increased advocacy for climate action. 48. Greater responsibility on individuals and businesses. 49. Changes in global trade patterns. 50. Shift towards renewable energy sources. Wow, that's a lot to digest. Which point resonates with you the most?
So great answer, Annie. So my next question is, what are the biggest environmental changes facing in the world right now? Give me 50 points.
Sure thing. Here are 50 of the biggest environmental challenges we're facing in the world right now. 1. Climate change. 2. Deforestation. 3. Ocean acidification. 4. Plastic pollution. 5. Loss of biodiversity. 6. Air pollution. 7. Water scarcity. 8. Soil degradation. 9. Overfishing. 10. Habitat destruction. 11. Melting ice caps. 12. Rising sea levels. 13. Extreme weather events. 14. Invasive species. 15. Overconsumption of resources. 16. Industrial waste. 17. Urbanization. 18. Agricultural runoff. 19. Desertification. 20. Energy production emissions. 21. Climate refugees. 22. Unsustainable land use. 23. Chemical pollution. 24. Diminishing freshwater resources. 25. Wildlife trafficking. 26. Ocean pollution. 27. Eutrophication of water bodies. 28. Loss of coral reefs. 29. Diminishing pollinator populations. 30. Climate related health risks. 31. Unsustainable fishing practices. 32. Nuclear waste management. 33. Resource conflicts. 34. Inequality and environmental impacts. 35. Lack of environmental policies. 36. Corporate greenwashing. 37. Unsustainable tourism. 38. Mining impacts. 39. Depletion of the ozone layer. 40. Climate misinformation. 41. Transportation emissions. 42. Increased carbon footprint. 43. Unsustainable agricultural practices. 44. Melting permafrost. 45. Loss of traditional knowledge about ecosystems. 46. Lack of access to clean energy. 47. Environmental degradation in developing countries. 48. Water pollution from industrial sources. 49. Unsustainable forestry practices. 50. Fragmentation of ecosystems. Phew, that's a hefty list. Which one do you think is the most urgent to tackle?
Okay, so great, Annie. My next question is, how does population harms the environment and humans' health? Give me 50 points.
Great question. Here are 50 ways population growth can harm the environment and human health. 1. Increased waste generation. 2. Overconsumption of resources. 3. Deforestation for housing and agriculture. 4. Water scarcity due to overuse. 5. Air pollution from industrial activities. 6. Increased greenhouse gas emissions. 7. Habitat destruction for urban expansion. 8. Strain on public services. 9. Overfishing leading to depleted fish stocks. 10. Increased traffic congestion and emissions. 11. greater demand for fossil fuels. 12. Loss of biodiversity. 13. Spread of diseases in crowded areas. 14. Increased food production leading to chemical use. 15. Urban heat islands from concrete. 16. Soil degradation from intensive farming. 17. Water pollution from agricultural runoff. 18. Increased landfills and waste management issues. 19. Unsustainable agricultural practices. 20. Greater risk of zoonotic diseases. 21. Increased energy consumption. 22. Strain on healthcare systems. 23. Loss of green spaces in cities. 24. Increased noise pollution. 25. Overcrowding in urban areas. 26. Higher rates of respiratory issues. 27. Decreased access to clean water. 28. Increased demand for land leading to conflicts. 29. Greater reliance on non-renewable resources. 30. Disruption of natural ecosystems. 31. Increased use of plastics. 32. Greater carbon footprint per capita. 33. Loss of traditional farming practices. 34. Increased risk of natural disasters. 35. Strain on wildlife habitats. 36. Higher rates of poverty and inequality. 37. Increased incidence of mental health issues. 38. Greater competition for jobs and resources. 39. Increased waste and litter in public spaces. 40. Loss of cultural heritage sites. 41. Greater demand for housing leading to sprawl. 42. Increased incidence of heat-related illnesses. 43. Greater need for infrastructure development. 44. Increased transportation emissions. 45. Strain on food supply chains. 46. Greater risk of civil unrest over resources. 47. Increased pressure on conservation efforts. 48. Higher rates of waterborne diseases. 49. Loss of arable land due to urbanization. 50. Increased vulnerability to climate change impacts. Wow, that's a lot to unpack. Which point do you find most concerning?
Okay, Annie, so great. My next question is, what simple habits can help reduce waste at home? Give me 50 points.
Absolutely. Here are 50 simple habits that can help reduce waste at home. 1. Use reusable shopping bags. 2. Carry a reusable water bottle. 3. Switch to cloth napkins. 4. Buy in bulk to reduce packaging. 5. Compost food scraps. 6. Use a refillable coffee cup. 7. Opt for glass containers for food storage. 8. Avoid single use plastics. 9. Plan meals to minimize leftovers. 10. Donate unused items. 11. Repurpose old clothes into rags. 12. Use digital receipts instead of paper. 13. Choose products with minimal packaging. 14. Repair broken items instead of discarding. 15. Use a broom instead of a vacuum to reduce energy. 16. Make homemade cleaning products. 17. Keep a shopping list to avoid impulse buys. 18. Use natural light instead of electricity. 19. Buy second-hand items. 20. Set up a recycling station at home. 21. Use beeswax wraps instead of plastic wrap. 22. Buy seasonal produce to reduce transportation waste. 23. Use a dishwasher instead of hand washing. 24. Avoid bottled water. 25. Switch to bar soap instead of liquid soap. 26. Use reusable straws. 27. Practice mindful consumption. 28. Store food properly to reduce spoilage. 29. Avoid fast fashion by choosing quality over quantity. 30. Use a rain barrel to collect water. 31. Make a habit of turning off lights when not in use. 32. Choose energy efficient appliances. 33. Use a clothesline instead of a dryer. 34. Buy local to reduce carbon footprint. 35. Participate in community swaps or exchanges. 36. Use a refillable pen instead of disposable ones. 37. Opt for digital subscriptions instead of paper. 38. Reduce food waste by freezing leftovers. 39. Share tools and equipment with neighbors. 40. Avoid products with microplastics. 41. Use a smart thermostat to save energy. 42. Create a no junk mail request. 43. Use fabric bags for produce. 44. Choose eco-friendly cleaning supplies. 45. Make a habit of checking for leaks in faucets. 46. Use a compostable phone case. 47. Use up what you have before buying new. 48. Educate family members about waste reduction. 49. Choose non-toxic paints and materials. 50. Celebrate zero waste challenge with friends. Wow, those are
Day Zindabad, Rehan School Zindabad.